Good evening, everyone. Tonight I'd like to show you a couple of ideas on how I'm practicing the Chopin Scherzo in B-flat minor. It's the one that starts like this. Is that one. It's not easy. And so when I'm trying to work up the middle section, the part that has the arpeggios, and I have to memorize it hands separately, but if I can get the fingers to move like little scissors from the main arch, just like that, I can get a lot more speed in the flying up and down the keys. There'll be a little bit of linking from one note to the next, but there's this for the speed. And because if I do it with my fingers curved, there's too much tension in the hand, and then I'm struggling to get up and down over those broken chords, the arpeggios. So if I can keep it free and light and loose, the piece, it says leggero, but it still has to have direction. So if I can think of, and if I can release on the way up, like a puff of air underneath to send the weight up over, and then allow gravity to let it fall all the way through to the ground, right through to the floor. It's just the piano happens to be in the road, but I'm falling slowly for each note, and then as I'm coming in, I can snap the finger just a little bit toward me while I'm doing these scissor things, just to get the amount of color that I want on an individual note. So, did you hear how it rings? So that's where it got messy. So then I would take the score and I would look up that spot, which is right here. So then right there. And it usually happens because those fingers didn't go deep enough into the keys. This gets awfully bright. And so the finger has to go deep in the keys. So if I do the jackhammer way of practicing it, I do 4 times on each note. I should have my glasses on. But then 3 on each note. And so on, then 2 on each note. See, and then 1 on each. See, that's not neat in the loud. Can't allow any wrong notes. And just being aware that it's that snap to the fingers and that I'm going deep in the key, playing deep in each note. And then take it a little bit slower and say to myself, can I hear what I want the note to sound like before I play it? See, then it's already a lot better. And then if I can start to pick up the lightness and the scissors feel. tell how it will come. Trouble is, halfway through, my mind kind of drifts, and then I'm not doing individual fingers. But while I'm doing the individual fingers, I've got it. You know. And away she goes. So it's got beautiful tones in it. It needs tons of practice, but it's so worth it because it just builds up into this huge thing at the end, and wild all over the keys, and then that final chord. Everybody's so afraid they're going to hit the wrong note at the top when they do that, because that would be disastrous. But when it goes, there's no time for figuring it out. You just have to know it this much so accurately that when you do fly out there, you're going to be right over it and just go right through for it. Anyway, I just wanted to give those couple of ideas to you so that if you're practicing it, it'll help you to get the fluency in your arpeggios so that they're fast without a struggle or without tension in your hands and your arms. Use your whole body and just make it sing. Anyway, I hope you got some ideas from that. Have a good night. Bye-bye.